Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now it's time to set goals for the next cycle of inflation. This way you're always moving forward, growing, making money, not losing it. Imagine having more freedom and more fun. Start a gold IRA with Noble Gold right now and fight inflation. And this month, for every IRA above 20K, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin for free as a thank you. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call 877-646-5347. Or for more info, go to noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. People, first, shout out to my man Mello in New York for this hat. Very nice. Thank you, man. Give me a bunch of them. So I have a question. How come you never see a big push, or you don't hear a lot of stories about transgendered men, women trying to become a man, women living as men? How come you don't hear a lot of those? How come you don't hear a lot about women being transgendered men and going into men's sports and dominating? How come you don't see this big rush of transgendered men trying to get into predominantly male fields of work? Why don't you see that? And they don't care. They're not asking anybody. They're not checking. Why don't you see this big influx of transgendered women going in the military to fight? That's what men do. Why don't you see that? Why don't you see a bunch of transgendered men, women wanting to be fathers, wanting to get women pregnant? Because if a transgender woman can get pregnant, then I would assume a transgendered man can get them pregnant. Because either way you slice it, no matter what kind of crazy ass kaleidoscope you're looking at the world through, in order for somebody to get the bump, they got to do the hump, right? So where are they getting this from? Where are the transgendered men who are producing all this sperm and getting all these transgendered women pregnant? I'll tell you why. Because there's no social benefit to being a man. Things aren't catered to you. You're not treated nicely. You're not given more opportunities before something has to be done to you. The most dangerous jobs, that footage you see of those oil tankers and shit, and those fishing boats out there riding waves taller than the building you're in right now, watching this video, you just know that wave is going to capsize that boat. It doesn't. They turn right into it. Take it on the chin. I've been underway in storms. I've been underway in hurricanes. That shit is scary. The ship I was on, shout out USS Seattle, AOE3, decommissioned in 2005. But this thing was 800 feet long, 200 feet wide, third largest ship in the Navy's arsenal. Huge. We got underway for some storms. Number one, you're inside the skin of the ship. You're walking from one end of the ship to the other, forward to aft, or vice versa. And the ship would pitch so much that now, instead of walking on the floor, you're walking on the wall. Huge waves. You ride a wave to the top. You can see the sun off in the distance where the storm either is heading or it just came from, or maybe not. And then when those waves go down, you're just surrounded by walls of black, angry water. The water looks black. The water that's being blown off the top of the waves by the wind, it looks gray. It puts your life into perspective in the universe. We are nothing. We are fleas on a dog's nuts. We are insignificant. All you people talking about global warming, climate change. Like, if you don't drive an electric car, the world's going to explode. All right, you go out on one of those storms and get at the top of that wave and then go to the bottom of it. And look at that water around you that could, if it just goes like this, it's a wrap. Your families are all getting folded flags. You're dead. Waves coming over the side of the boat. Who's out there? Mostly men. Who's out there with the robot arm throwing away all of your dirty secrets once a week in a garbage truck? A man. You just go to the pump, stick the nozzle in there, no matter how high the gas prices are. Thank you very much, Grandpa and Chief. Hey, this isn't the mall. We didn't start the fire. Thanks. But the convenience of that is because some man went to the center of the earth and shook hands with the devil. That's a man down there. That's a man, baby. That's who's out there catching your food. So all you got to do is go like this and think of the menu for the week and just grab any kind of meat you want. Because a man went out there and got it, but there's no social benefit to being a man. Look at these fools in sports. They were trash cans competing against other men. Now they're Michael Jordan. Now they got their tongue out. How's that? You swimming, you coming up out of the water like a damn speedboat. These girls out here, they've been training, running track their whole life. Here you come. You've been a girl for 6 weeks. How come you don't see it the other way? Because it's hard to break into that. It's hard for men to compete against other men. But it's always one way. That's because being a man does not come with a bunch of accoutrements. Doesn't have a lot of amenities, doesn't have a lot of cool shit. Now, I'm not complaining. I am proud that I'm a man, that I'm given the responsibility to be a man. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know how it is. I'm letting you know why you don't see them rushing over to this side so much. Much more thankless than being a woman. No one's opening doors. No one's giving you a discount. You don't get in free anywhere till 11. You don't get as much rope, huh? A woman, you get mad at a dude, you could throw a drink in his face, you could slap him, you could push him, you can hit him, you can claw on him. You can scratch all kinds of. My wife showed me a video last night of some dude that cheated on his woman, and she spray painted cheater, hope she was worth it, I hate you, on his Camaro. And you should have seen the comment section. It was funny. Let a man do that to a woman's car. Man, why'd you do that? You're a punk. She's a woman. You shouldn't have done that. Man, you go up to a man right now, throw a drink in his face, slap him, pull on his clothes, go out in the parking lot and key his car. That man is going to probably beat the shit out of you. And then when the cops show up, you're like, hey, hold on, what happened? Man, I was in there, he threw a drink in my face, he slapped me and pulled my shirt, then he came out here and keyed my car. Cops will be like, man, you deserve it. Get your ass up. I'm going to arrest you for vandalism and assault. You know, they just don't walk it. I know guys going to let some dude do that and be like, hey, all right. No, it's not like that. We don't get that long fuse. We don't get that extra rope. It's fight time. It's fight night, people. But that's okay. I am happy, and I'm sure most men are more than happy with their position in life. It's all right. I'll take it. I'll be the pack mule for the family. We went on a hike on Mother's Day. I'm walking my son's bike up the hill. He's 6. He's still little. I got a backpack on with snacks and shit. Whatever. It's cool. I reach in my pocket and pull out rocks and cranberries, dried cranberries. That's fine. All I'm saying is, this is why you don't see our population going up too high. They're not clamoring to get over here. They're doing that. They don't want equality. They want easy. Women got it easier. That's just the way it is. But equality, no. That's bullshit, man. That equality comes with the R word, and it's not racism, the word that they stroke themselves and rub their little pink weenies to until they pass out. That's not what I'm talking about. No, not equality. That's their dream. They want easy. And really, they have equality, but that's not good enough. They don't want to be number 250 amongst men. They want to be number 1 amongst women. Weird. And ladies, let's get more vocal, huh? Don't let them take your shit. Don't let them boys come over and take your shit. They just tuck it and dominate. Don't let them do that. Man. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.